Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the College Football Playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Tar Heels offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They had put on a great game.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Across the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Aggies offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
A quick juke. They bring him down right at the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's O'Neal. Bringing pressure. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that Jets sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain of the 33.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it second and 10. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack. And it's North Carolina in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First down here for this offense.
As as quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tar Heels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Fighting off the defender.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle here for the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Makes a quick catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Spinning out of the tackle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking downfield. It's O'Neal. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll take a deep shot here. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Daniels. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. first play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's O'Neal. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. Bringing it back, it's Hamilton. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, North Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. And the Tar Heels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You get a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Here's the second down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Makes the grab. It's Green. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Tar Heels come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded up near the 25. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You